Hey, welcome to Smart Coding class by Shoykot Banerjee. Students, today's topic will be based on another programming of method chapter, that is page number 12. To calculate the factorial using methods, I will be showing you the programming demonstration in BlueJ editor. That is page number is 312, question number 5 of chapter 5, user defined methods. So without wasting much time, let us start. So factorial, as you know that factorial, the question is this one, write a function fact and parameter we intend to find factorial of a number n. Then it is saying that include a main class to find the value of s. That means this one, n factorial slash m factorial n minus m factorial. This one, the value of this one will be stored in a variable called s. This one we need to calculate inside the main class. That is inside the main method, right? Now for the main method, after by calling the fact method, from the main method, after calling the fact method, we need to calculate this one and print the value of s. So main thing of this program is we have to write a fact function first. Then we have to calculate this using this fact method. So without wasting much time, students, let us start. Before I write program, I start writing the program. I'll be showing you the fact method. So this is what is the fact method, integer type. So it has to return some values. Int n is a parameter, formal parameter. To calculate a factorial, this is logic. These variables we need f equal to 1. We need a loop for here. Suppose 5 factorial. Suppose 1 till 5 will go. Int I equal to 1. 1 less than 5 condition will go inside here. F value is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So f value is 1 here. Now again I plus plus 2. 2 less than equal to 5. Like this it will continue till 5. Once this condition is false, it will go outside the loop block. This is what is the factorial method. So without wasting much time, students, I'll be demonstrating you how to write this code. Let us switch to BlueJ. Let us switch to BlueJ first. So as you can see, I have already written the question over in the documentation part. I have given a class name as factorial demo. Now let us give this class name as in small letter. Let us import a package over here, as we need to use scanner class. Import java.util.scanner. Okay. Now we need to write a factorial function, right? To write a factorial function, factorial means what? Product of the integers, positive integers in a decreasing order. So 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Product of the positive integers in a decreasing order, that is equal to 120. So let us write the function over here, public int fact, according to the question. This is the function header or the declaration. I hope this is clear. Now let me write a fact f variable which you need in the logic. Int f equal to 1. Why equal to 1? Because if I write 0 over there, then any number multiplied by that 0 will be 0. So initially we need to initialize f with 1. Now we'll write a for loop for int I. I'm declaring I inside the for loop. Okay, int I equal to 1. I will go till less than equal to n. I plus plus. I hope this loop is clear. This is what is initialization done. I equal to 1, I less than equal to 1, I plus plus. And inside this for loop block, the block starts from here. So you see the bracket over it, the block starts from here. Here we'll write the logic here. F equal to f into I. You can write this. Also you can write like this. F asterisk equal to I. This is what is a shorthand operator. F asterisk equal to I means f equal to f into I. Same thing. So make it more simple. F equal to f into I. F value is 1 and I value will take from the loop. I hope this is clear. We'll close this for loop. Then it will return it will return the value over here, return f, because it is integer type, return f. So I think this part is clear. This is about the function part. Then close the function block over here. Fact function block ends here. Now from the main method, students, public static void means. See, in every program we are declaring and writing a method first. Now for the main method we are calling the this user defined method string args. Okay, now inside this first we'll create a scanner class object, scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in. Why system.in, students? Because we are taking the input through keyboard. So scanner is a class name by which we can take the input from console. Now let us print a message over here, system.out.println. Enter the value of m. As you know, in this formula given over here, we need m and n, right? We need the n value, which already taken. Now we need the m value. So enter the value of m. Enter the value of m. Okay. Sorry. No. Just a minute. Now m equal to, what we'll write here, students? We'll take the input of m, int m equal to sc scanner object dot next int. Now we will input is taken for m. Same for n we will do. How to take the input for n? Just copy the same thing, then enter the value of n over here. Enter the value of n. So both we are taking input. Now using this factorial demo class object, first we create object of this class. Suppose ob is the object here, equal to new this object creation done of the factorial demo class. Now we have to calculate this one, n factorial slash m factorial n minus m factorial, and I have to store the result in a variable called s according to the question given. So okay, let us give a small s over here, s. Now we need to call this function, right? Now when you write this, suppose using object, we need to call this fact method. We need to calculate this one, this n factorial slash m factorial n minus m factorial. This one we need to calculate using fact method. So first is n factorial. So for that we'll write what? We'll call the fact method, this one. So obj, what is the object name? ob dot fact n. Okay, ob dot fact n. Then again see the formula over there, slash, give the slash as it is. Then you have to write over here ob, again inside the open the bracket over here, ob dot fact object dot fact m asterisk. Again see the formula over there, n minus m factorial. So again you have to write here ob dot n minus m. Let's write here fact here, n minus m factorial this. So once this is done, close the bracket over here, semicolon. Now print the value of s, system dot out dot println. I have given here small s, so better give capital S over here, s equal to, okay, s equal to plus s, s equal to plus s. So this is what is the result we'll printing in small s. Close this, close the main method, close the class. Compile the students. Some errors are there. Okay, this will be a, this expression will give a float type result. This expression will give a, sorry, double type result. So we need to store this in a double type variable. So this will decimal type. So basically we are declaring this s as a double type initially. This s we are declaring double type. Now this ob dot fact, this formula which I have written over here by calling the fact method, this will give a result as float type. Now float cannot be stored in double type because float is smaller, double is bigger. So to store this float type value in a double type variable, you need to explicitly cast it. To cast, we need to make it double. I hope this is clear. Compile this, close this. Okay, now open the BlueJ over here. Right click on this main method. Let us give the value of m as 4 and n as 5. That is 5.0. As you can see the result over here. I hope student this is clear. Let us move back to the PPT. Please do like, share and subscribe to my smart coding channels, because your single like and subscribe, and if you share it, it motivates me, really motivates me to make interesting videos based on programmings and concepts to help my students and for beginners. So if this video you find useful, really helpful and useful for your learning, for your knowledge base, for your exams, do like it. If any doubt, do comment in the YouTube comment sections. Follow the complete video, learn it, how to write a program, so that I can make more videos like this to help my students. Thank you.